touching me? No, why are you touching me? What are you touching me for? Why? What the fuck? Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's the story everyone is talking about.
Austin police arrested a local activist as he took pictures of officers in action. Antonio Buehler.
Antonio Buehler,
Founder of the Peaceful Streets Project, is out on bond this afternoon after reportedly being charged Sunday with interference of a public duty.
I guess over the past 4 years, I've really come to not just have, I guess, a healthy disregard for illegitimate authority.
Go fuck yourself.
I've actually gone a lot further, and to the point where I just don't like authority.
Are you arresting me?
Yeah, I am.
Why?
For criminal mischief.
Fuck, man.
I think that people should be respected for who they are as individuals, and no one should have an automatic right to control them.
Get out of my way, punk! You fucking coward! Get the fuck out of my way! Coward! Because we have a bunch of people videotaping.
To them goddamn laws like that.
And so I have a healthy disrespect for all forms of authority. And this was the case on January 1st, 2012.
Buehler was pumping gas at the 7-Eleven at 10th and Lamar when it all went down. When he started taking pictures and yelling at police to stop assaulting the women, they arrested him too.
this video and subsequent KVUE stories about Austin police taking down and arresting 34-year-old Antonio Buehler just hours into the new year have generated more than 65,000 views on YouTube alone.
After the event happened, I went into self-preservation mode, just tried to protect my name and make sure that I didn't end up in prison. The fact that the media was willing to pick up on it, all of a sudden, because of my background, a lot of people came out to support me, people who normally don't support police abuse issues.
West Point graduate, an Army Ranger, and Iraqi war veteran.
Left military life for an MBA at Stanford.
And if I wasn't a West Point, Stanford graduate, war veteran who's never been arrested, never had a drug offense, never done anything wrong, my life would have been destroyed. And right now,
part of what he's done is he's done what the military told him to. You have constitutional rights. The people need to stand up for him. He's doing that, standing up for them. And at the same time, using the leadership tools that they gave him. So he's supporting and defending the Constitution fearlessly. The military just trained him to be fearless.
Perhaps it had something to do with this notion that I'm a public servant and I'm supposed to put duty first. Stuff that they push at West Point, which I don't think most people ever really buy into. But it was in the back of my head maybe, and maybe that's why I decided to run with it. I talked with other local activists, and we just started formulating ideas how we could try to leverage what we had to have a bigger impact, and then we decided to launch the Peaceful Streets Project.
When others got together the first Peaceful Streets Summit last year, I attended that. Really started seeing that this thing might actually work and get off the ground. And I filmed a DWI stop on my way home from it that night. Haven't stopped yet.
Is he the most arrested Peaceful Streets member?
I believe so. He was very angry over the original arrest as a big part of his motivation, but he was very confrontational in the beginning.
I did not commit a crime. What crime have I committed? Why are you detaining me?
No, I don't think he ever intended to get arrested. I think that's the natural consequence of when you stand up for people in the way he's done. Part of his leadership style is to be aggressive, and that is part of what draws a lot of people into him, and I think it's been a positive for him. But as he gains greater and greater strength, a little tweaking of your leadership style doesn't hurt.
His anger was certainly appropriate. We even convinced him that it was counterproductive, and he was getting tired of being arrested. So we kind of asked him to tone it down a bit, and he was agreeing that it was a good idea, and it did tone down.
I'd never heard of any fact pattern that Antonio ever gave me that would have merited any arrest at all.
Someone asked me earlier today, why is it that police accountability has become such a hot issue over the past 3 years? It has everything to do with the fact that everyone now has a camera pretty much on their phone, and they can record video.
The police know they're being watched, but there's a lot less frivolous arrests, a lot less contempt of cop arrests, a lot less respect my authority or anything like that arrests.
I don't know if you're talking to Richard Boland, but if you are, he recently was posting that it appeared to him that not only the officers were recognizing this right now, but they were behaving more properly on 6th Street, where most of the Peaceful Streets conduct had occurred. Now it seems to have improved significantly, and the officers are behaving properly because they're being watched.
I know that people are pulling out their cameras more. I've seen more and more videos pop up, not from Peaceful Streets people here in Austin, of police interacting with people. And so we don't have to have the Peaceful Streets name on everything. I would be thrilled if everyone in America just pulled out their video camera and recorded police, and they would take action against police officers who commit crimes, even if they never knew who the Peaceful Streets was, as long as we have some sort of influence and impact on creating that type of environment and creating that culture change. I'll be happy.